certain
Yeah.
things, or or I don't know how you can get through that. I would never be able to do the things. And I remember, I coach with a bunch of ladies who are women flipping houses, and whenever you're trying to change something totally in your life that you're doing, it's never easy. There's always those limiting beliefs that pop in there, right? And it's like, we never think that things aren't going to turn out the way that we intended on them to be, right? And I use my first marriage as an example. I'm like, who knew that 72 hours later I wasn't going to be able to stand the way you breathe, right? You know, but I mean, we just we don't know what's happening, but then how we go through it, right? So, what have you learned about yourself?
Well, I think, gosh, there's a lot. Um, I've done a deep dive into some things that were a little scary. I don't know if I, you know, want to necessarily touch upon them now. I will. I'll talk about me. I did not realize how codependent I really was. I mean, I have studied
Mm.
codependency, um, gone through therapy, and I think that's ongoing. There's a lot of, I think, I didn't realize the level of trauma that was underneath a lot of what I was doing and how it was governing me. And those are the things that you really have to face head on, because those are the things, right? We're all believers. Those are the things that the enemy uses to
Yes.
control, you
Yeah.
know?
Yes.
And so being able to recognize them, there's an amazing book out there. It probably in this entire journey has been the thing I'm thinking or speaking about a lot right now
Huh.
is a book for men called No More Mr. Nice Guy, which is, the title is a little deceiving in what it really is, but there is something called nice guy syndrome and what causes that. And I was reading that and I'm literally going, well, this explains pretty much everything for the
Huh.
last 30 years of how I have governed myself. It's really amazing.
Wow.
So out of that comes, authenticity is you face things, right? You
Hmm.
deal with things, you don't sugarcoat them, and you make a conscious decision to change. What I love in Psalms and Proverbs is there's so much in there about the fallacy of human beings,
Mm,
but the Lord loves a righteous heart. And it says a righteous man may fall. It says, though a righteous man may fall 7 times,
7.
he still gets up, right? Like,
Hmm.
like there's, I may be combining a couple, but it is though he may fall. That is exactly how it reads. He is not after falling unrighteous. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
and what that is you have that in you. We're gonna fall. We all are gonna fall, right? How do we deal with that? And what do we face? And how man up already is get up, right?
right.
Be authentic,
Yep.
learn, grow. That's been my mission for, gosh, it's going on 6 years now. So
Mm. The phrase that came into my head when you said get up was like, this is not the end.
Right.
This is
correct,
not the end.
Right.
correct.
Whatever that means and wherever that takes you,
You
this
know the
hiccup.
exactly. Um, and I'll just add this to that. I think that Sherry, you asked, what are you learning about yourself? I think the biggest thing that I'll take away, besides right the traumas and all those things that needed to be dealt with just to be a better human being, is I've learned how important it is